Hey guys, what's going on? Of course, it's me, Doug, and today I want to try my best to take this video a little bit serious. This is going to be my very first review, and what better game to review than Mortal Kombat 1? I'm going to be reviewing it from my point of view as a consumer from when this game first came out in September up to now. I'm going to be talking a little bit about the story, some of the features and good things that came out of Mortal Kombat 1, while going over the bad, while including what I think should have been in the game or what's missing to my final score and why it's my final score. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. Mortal Kombat 1 is the 12th installment of the series, introducing a third timeline continuing from the events of Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath, where a fire god Liu Kang defeats Shang Tsung in control of the Hourglass, thus allowing him to create his new era, in which peace exists amongst the realms. That is until a mysterious figure invades his timeline, corrupting a young scamming Shang Tsung and providing him with power, reverting him to the evil, sinister sorcerer he once was. When word reaches Liu Kang that Shang Tsung has left the path he was destined to live, he enlists the help of Kenshi Takahashi, Johnny Cage, and Kung Lao to further investigate this change. Familiar friends and foes appear as you progress to save the peace that Liu Kang created for this timeline.
And now for a taste of things to come.
So the base game consists of 23 characters, bringing back familiar faces such as Li Mei, Natara, and Ashura from the 3D era, while also changing character stories, like making Kuai Liang the new Scorpion, thus making Scorpion and Sub-Zero brothers, to turning Mileena into an actual twin, while giving her the disease Tarkat, giving her the part Tarkatan look. Cameos are the new gimmick provided for Mortal Kombat 1, thus bringing assist characters from past games to help even the playing field, from extending combos to providing defensive mechanics to help even the play field when you're up against any opponent in any situation. Invasions mode is the new single-player board game exclusive to Mortal Kombat 1, where you fight variations of characters from different timelines invading Liu Kang's new era, and it's up to you to save that timeline while bringing back seasonal towers from Mortal Kombat 11, Test Your Might, and the new Survive mode. Mortal Kombat 1 also does its best to try to be as player-friendly as possible by providing all sorts of tutorials to introduce the game to its newcomers and even casual players, teaching them how to use mechanics in the game, as well as teaching how to perform fatalities, helping players find their favorite characters so they can gravitate and stick with.
This is where you fall down.
So now that we talked about the story as well as some of the good things in which Mortal Kombat 1 has to stand out on its own, we have a few elephants in the room to address. And I want to start off with the single player content. And we're going to start first with the mastery. And I'm going to show you exactly why I think the mastery is a bad thing. So in the mastery, you have up to level 35 to unlock fatalities, brutalities, colors for your character, including like maybe a special outfit. And if you have that character that you love, go for it, grind for it. But if you don't want to grind for it and you want the aesthetics and all that, there's no way to get those aesthetics for that character. Like you literally have to grind each character out to level 35 before you can get whatever aesthetic that you need for all of them. But you can try to get them via the shrine, but the shrine is focused on seasonal stuff, which we'll kind of get into a conversation like that near the end. There's no way to unlock everyone's stuff unless you grind each and every one. And NetherRealm is expecting for you to put all these hours in to get all their content if you're trying to just have everything to have everything. They could have done what they did in Mortal Kombat X, where they went ahead and decided that, okay, if you want to unlock everything from the crypt, here, do that. But instead of making you pay for it with actual money, you can pay for it with the coins that you earn throughout the game. You know, just a suggestion, but the reality is people are just gonna grind out their one favorite character and that's it. They shouldn't have to waste so much time into unlocking another color or unlocking another fatality or a brutality because they have to grind them out. Invasion modes, though I like the idea and what they're doing with each season and each character, the problem that I have with invasions mode is that it's repetitive. There is nothing else to really do outside of just the board and then maybe the challenge towers, which are in the gateway portal. Like, you do that and then what? You know, you have your dailies, your weeklies, and the seasonal tower, which is right here. I find this to be a little bit problematic because once the season ends, you can't do these towers anymore. They're not gonna recycle these towers or anything like that until the next season, which will start maybe in like the next few days or so. I wrapped up this season and then I stopped playing it because I'm not gonna sit here and utilize this for grinding out characters, and I got bored of doing all this stuff. Like, playing it was fun the first time around, but afterwards they locked test your might in here. They locked survive. What else is there to do? The little survival grind where you fight 3 characters at a time. Like, there's nothing sustaining invasions. And a lot of people will probably say, oh, you're not giving it a fair try and all that. I'm being honest. There's nothing bringing me back to invasion mode unless it's the next season. And even so, it's the same board game over again. They're not making levels for it. You're going to the same places, Sundew, the Wuxi Academy, the Pyramid, whenever it appears for Titans, but you only get 5 days to fight those Titans. And then afterwards, it just goes away. The Wuxi Academy is there, but for practice. But that's pretty much it. Like, there is nothing more, nothing less that makes invasion mode stand out, other than it being a board game of repetition with survive and test your might. And then last but not least, we have the regular towers, which is self-explanatory. Of course, you have novice, you got warrior, you got champion. These 3 towers are where you're going to be using to unlock endings, get your high score, do whatever it is that you plan on doing just for fun, or for my Mortal Kombat speedrunners out there that just want to speedrun the speedrun. You have Endless, and then you have Survivor. These 2 are a main staple since Mortal Kombat X, I want to say. Since Mortal Kombat X, I believe, brought this back or carried on. I believe it was also in Mortal Kombat 11 as well. But that's it. You don't have a tower for test your might. You don't have a tower for survive. You really don't have much to do outside of this, as well as the season and all that, and it's boring. Like, you'll do this and it's just, then what? You know? It makes me want to go back and play Mortal Kombat Deception or play Mortal Kombat Armageddon on the PlayStation 2, because at least I know what I'm getting from the conquest mode to puzzle combat to, you know, chess combat, even the racing game that they had. You know, like, NetherRealm Studios really dropped the ball for us single player, you know, casual single players. Especially when Ed Boon specifically said, oh, we're gonna focus more on the single player stuff. This isn't what we're looking for as far as single player content. And it's a shame, because I feel like this game could have used a lot more time to polish. So here we are, the online mode, of course. Pretty self-explanatory. You have your Combat League, which is also linked to whatever the rank rewards are. The casual stuff like Versus, King of the Hill, and as well as Private, which is the same thing. And that's it. I guess it's one of those situations where if it ain't broke, don't fix. But I feel like they dropped the ball here a lot. They have this mode called Warrior Shrine. I don't know if it's gonna act just like the regular shrine, which I'll talk about after this, but it should have been out by now. Why are we waiting for another update for the next feature? It's already enough that people are complaining about, oh, Wi-Fi detection and netcode. At first, the game for ranked matches were boring as hell because it was going first to 3. Now they dropped it back to first to 2, which is fine in my book. I don't think I can sit through 3 matches back to back and then you know, just wait around and for the next one. You know, sometimes that it gets tiring. It takes the fun out of the game, and you know, I'm not competing or going to locals or anything the way that some people make their money playing ranked and going to competitive events the way that they do. So there's not too much I can really say other than that Street Fighter 6 kind of set the bar for what online should be, where it has its battle hub, it has a little arcade lobby, which they could have done something similar like this, like what Street Fighter 6 did, being Johnny Cage's mansion, have like one area for chilling, another area for ranked battles, you know, the arcade room, have those games in there, since Warner Brothers owns a good portion of Midway games, and, you know, make it interactive, you know, friendly to meet other players in. So I don't know, it's just the online just doesn't sit well with me. And since I've brought up the shrine stuff, they got rid of the crypt and replaced it with the shrine, the seasonal shop, and of course the premium shop. I'm gonna kind of demonstrate what all that looks like. So when you go to the shrine, this is where you would normally buy all of your concept art, music, whatever gear that you need for a specific character. However, they locked the shrine based on seasonal stuff. What I mean by that is there's outfits that are in the story mode that they'll attach to the season, and you can buy these outfits, or something involving stuff with cameos, giving cameos nostalgic outfits like Sonya Blade's Mortal Kombat 3 outfit, or Jax's MK3 outfit with the metal arms. And I feel like this is lazy, and they could have put a little bit more effort instead of making it season locked. Now the seasonal shop, that makes a little bit more sense, because what it does is it pretty much is self-explanatory. Based on the season that's going on, you can get different outfits and gears based around what the event is, so that you can have your favorite character in that aesthetic. And you get seasonal points for it via playing through ranked, invasions, doing dailies and weeklies. But let's be honest, how many people outside of competitive players are doing dailies, are doing weeklies, are grinding out invasions mode, or even playing online to get what's needed? And now the biggest elephant in the room, premium shop, or premium items as they call it. I'm just gonna refer to it as the premium shop because that's what it is. So in the Steam section, they have dragon crystals, which is the fake money for the game. You're spending anywhere between maybe $5 to $5 to $40 on fake money for the game to spend on stuff that should already be accessible, that you can unlock through incentives. Like this outfit, Illinois Johnny, or Indiana Johnny as they call it. You can unlock him when you first start the game. Just go into the shrine, spend 1,000 coins at a time, and you'll get everything. But yet here they are trying to charge you fucking $6. Same with Dark Geras. And if you want to spend money on Omni-Man for his announcer voice, 10 fucking bucks. You know? It's ridiculous because some of the items you can get, you can unlock in the shrine, and they're making you spend fake money on making you spend real money on fake money to pay for this stuff. You know, it's kind of damning when Warner Brothers approved all of this. In case people don't know, with any IP, the developers have to go through ideas with the company, and whatever they approve, they put their stamp on, and it's good to go. A prime example would be Nickelodeon with how they handle TMNT. .mu made Shredder's Revenge, but before they could put what they put a few months back into it, it had to go get the green light from Nickelodeon before they could put anyone or any aesthetics into it. The way that they're charging us for features, because they also added seasonal fatalities, which is a complete feature. They want you to spend fucking fake money on a feature that should be free in the game. I don't care what anyone says. It does not justify having to pay for something that's been free throughout 11 other games. Because we had brutalities for free. We've had friendships for free. We've had stage fatalities for free. And now they're trying to justify this by making a premium shop. This game should be called Mortal Kombat 1 if it's gonna go this way. Like, this may as well be a mobile game if they're gonna make you pay for currency like this. I know Fortnite, Call of Duty, like they have their own thing like V-Bucks or whatever the case is. However, when you know a big name like Mortal Kombat, a lot of people gravitate to that name. It's held to a high standard. And if this is the pinnacle of MK games, then this is something I don't want to be a part of. And it sucks. So for my final rating of this game, I give this game a 6.5 out of 10. Aesthetically, it looks great. Gameplay wise, it's smoothly, very player friendly, everything else. However, this just isn't Mortal Kombat. At least to me, this isn't what Mortal Kombat should be. 12 games. So many different features, adventures, all that, and we're reduced to what Killer Instinct was in 2013, or when Street Fighter first came out, and it was just bare bone. We may as well be waiting on the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 1 edition, or Super Turbo Championship Trilogy MK1, because this is mediocre. As gamers, we shouldn't be paying for mediocrity. We gotta start speaking more with how we buy games and what we look at in a game, what we expect versus what's being shown to us. But that's really all I have. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you guys for sticking it out with me. This is my first time doing this, and I took way too long putting this video together because I started on the script in November, in the middle of November, and then I kind of sat on it, and there was a little bit of time where I wasn't really doing anything and just was either lazy or depressed, but we're here, we made it. If you want to see more stuff like that, let me know in the comments below. Tell me if you hated my review, if I'm wrong, if you like it, give me critique. I don't really do this too much, and I figure I try something brand new and out of my circle of what I normally do. You can catch me streaming on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or on Twitch Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But I appreciate you guys watching. If you'll excuse me, I got an Iggy to take care of, and I will see you guys either in the next video or stream. Take care, be easy. Peace.